Ranting Fig here, hi. And another thing, many people don't understand the difference between opinion and fact. An opinion is subjective. You may feel one way, I may believe differently, and our subjective truths can be personally but not universally valid. A fact is objectively true. No matter who looks at 2 plus 2, they will come up with 4. There are various reasons for having opinions. The issue may be a subjective experience, for example, the best flavor of ice cream. It may be that there are many ways to look at a complex issue. For example, what's the best way to teach math? Or it may be that we just don't have enough information to know something for sure, so we have to make do with opinion. All religious statements fall into this category. Now, you may have good reasons for your opinions. They might make perfect sense to you, but they're still opinions. Facts are verifiable. The scientific method is to have lots of different people test the fact wannabe to see if it holds up. An example of a fact is global climate change is a man-made disaster which is threatening all life on Earth. This is not an opinion. There is no shortage of studies, tests, and measurements, and no matter who looks at the data, the results are the same. Climate change isn't something you can choose to believe in or not, like leprechauns. For the last 30 years, every year has been warmer than the last. The polar ice caps are melting more quickly than scientists expected. The oceans have absorbed so much man-made carbon dioxide that the coral reefs are now dying and will be dead in the next 5 to 15 years. The oceans will be dead. Half the species on Earth have become extinct in the last 40 years, and that process is continuing. Now, here's an example of an opinion. There's a problem with trans people using public restrooms. There's no evidence of a problem, there's no data, it's entirely a matter of speculation. So the trend in America is for lawmakers to ignore facts and legislate opinions. They ignore climate change, which is factually the largest problem humanity has ever faced. But they pass laws about where trans people can pee. In Michigan, they ignore an entire city with a poisoned water supply and pass a law against anal sex. We refuse to look at the facts about gun violence and instead vote to defund Planned Parenthood. And the problem with ignoring facts and legislating by opinion is that it creates a stupidly dysfunctional society. So my advice is, next election, buck the trend. When you vote, look at the facts like the candidates stand on issues.